What in the world was that? That was probably one of the biggest ripoffs yet. Oh, it's because I changed this one too. I'm Ow! Ow! Well, mistakes were made. What's up, everybody? It's Morph here. Yes, I am back, your favorite Hellfire main VTuber guy that makes a lot of Duet Night Abyss videos because, well, Duet Night Abyss is absolutely my favorite game right now. It is a grinder's paradise and it is perfect for me. Anyway, I want to talk about something that nobody is really talking about because not everybody's gonna run into this problem, but eventually, I'm pretty damn sure you will run into this problem. What am I talking about? I'm talking about character tracks, slot tracks for the Demon Wedge, specifically the one in the character page. Now, what is wrong with this? The problem with this is that it is not very good for build diversity for one character. The moment you lock in a slot with the kind of symbol that you want to put in there, you're kind of cooked if you want to try anything else. Yes, you can change the track and put something else, but it will cost you a track shift module, which, yes, you can craft. It's kind of easy to craft, and you will get the mats for it, but eventually you will run out of this, and it is not cheap to make. It is pretty expensive to make to begin with. So changing this is not the solution. Like, if you want to try something new, oh, just change the trap, use a track shift module, and then bang, do that. No, that is not the solution. You're only gonna make it hard for yourself because rather than having two builds in one character that you can use and swap between, you now have to spend again to put back your old build. So let's say, for an example, to make it clear, right now this is my HP stacker build, right? You've seen my Hellfire videos. This is the one that uses HP scaling. You've seen my non-meta characters need a buff video. I explain why the scaling of this character is pretty bad even with HP and skill damage. This has a lot of skill damage and HP on its build, but it doesn't work. She is just weak, and I figured out a build that can work well for her. The problem is I will then have to reinvest my track shift modules, which are limited and expensive to make. Also, I made this build, I worked hard on this build. I do want to still use this build for farming. The weapon based build is more for like DPSing on harder content and bosses. This is the problem. Like, if you want to change it, it's not possible. Like, you can change maybe two of this, right? Like, look, I put Nirvana here because before this, I would normally run this before and this there. If I put this here, it's gonna cost way too much, so I move this there, and then that's where this build kind of ultimately came from. This one is pretty good to use, but then this is what I use nowadays. It's not very good if you want to change. Like, let's say I want to put attack inspo, right? Attack inspo will give me more attack for when I'm doing my weapon damage build. I can only put one. If I take this off, then I put this one, I can't do it anymore. Because when you put the wrong symbol on the wrong slot, it's gonna cost you more. It's more expensive to put there. It's a little bit of it's a lot of bit of a headache if you want to build your characters. So again, you could just change the track, but you're gonna run out of your track shift modules eventually. So how do we fix this system? And it's such a shame of a system because look, we are given 3 different slots for 3 different builds, but then it's basically almost like the same build, just a little bit different and not completely different. You're still doing you still have to keep like um 80% of the build the way it is because you can only replace two at a time. It's pretty it's a terrible feeling for a theory crafter build maker like myself. Like I said, it is bad. So how do we fix it? Well, it's simple. There are two ways to fix this. According to some of my viewers, I did not play Warframe, so I wouldn't know this. But apparently in Warframe, there is a special kind of track shift module, kind of like this one, except it costs like 4, and you can basically put whatever kind you want on this slot. You could put a diamond, you could put a moon, you can put this triangle thing or a circle. That could be a good way to have more build diversity within one character. You then have to use that special kind of track shift module and put it there and then put it here or put it in however many slots you need to make your build. Because most likely, more often than not, you're gonna probably keep this the same, keep this the same, and keep this the same. The 3 different ones will always be present, and you have to change 5. So that could be one solution. Now the other solution, which could be a little bit simpler and maybe cheaper too, is that when you buy or when you adjust the track shift module, like you invest, like I have a circle on it right now, right? If I want to turn it into a diamond, I then should have the option to choose what slot I want it to be in the future for free without having to use another track shift module. You see how there's like an icon here? Right now it's a circle. There should be like another little icon here that's like a diamond or something, or like here, right? Like just imagine it on the sides right here that there's an available diamond slot that you can put there, and then you just click that and then bang. You can now then have another symbol on it. I do not know if that is actually present right now in the game. And I am, like I said, I only have 4 of these left. And I still plan to build another character. So I am not willing to gamble it right now. Because, yeah, it's a little bit scary to know if it does do that. I mean, honestly, we can try and do it for this one. I'll do it for you guys. Let's see what happens. Track shift module cost is 2. Wait, does that mean it works? Adjust. No, it doesn't work. It just cost me 2 of my modules to change this. What in the world was that? That was probably one of the biggest ripoffs yet. Oh, it's because I changed this one too. I'm Ow! Ow! Well, mistakes were made. Oh my god. Oh, the pain. Well, this video will probably be really good. Oh my god, what a huge mistake. And there you have it. I cannot even change it back to the way it was. And that's how bad it feels, guys. You want to make a build work? It's not gonna work. No! Oh my god. No. Yeah. There's no better way to explain this video more and how painful it is than that. So, yeah. I guess now I can at least put this. But then I also have to change this thing also, and the moon is like not gonna be useful for me. And this thing, oh my god, bro. Like, what a big mistake. And I just burned 2 modules. Oh. Alright. You guys see what I mean? I'm currently making this weapon because it's a very, very strong weapon for weapon damage based builds. And Hellfire can do it. Let me explain why just really quickly. It's because her Intron 1, you gain 30% damage dealt against enemies, and when you're taunting them, you gain 50. So characters that can self-buff are very good weapon damage dealers. So yeah, that's why I was doing this. Ah, what a bad mistake. I thought it was costing 2 because you could then like switch it up, but no! Geez, the Morph experience. Ah, you guys are lucky you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I did it for you. So leave me that like and leave me the sub, please. For the love of God. Oh my God, that's so bad. 2 of them. I know I can just upgrade these guys and get one for free, but it's still, guys, it's still a limited resource thing. No, oh, no. Okay. Alright, guys. Basically, I need that to change. We need something better, and hopefully, people see this and agree with me. I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.